Well, we are a quorum at this point.
No, it's agenda.
Hmm.
Okay, I don't think I have minutes. Well, wait a minute. Didn't you post
Oh,
them right
I,
after the meeting?
I'm not sure, but I
I
just
think
sent
you,
them out again, the
okay,
draft anyway.
because I think you posted the right after the meeting.
Maybe. Well, I couldn't post them to the town until we voted on them. So that would be what we do today.
Yeah, no, that,
Yeah. Um, and then I've been going 15 directions at once, and um just before the meeting I thought, gee, I wonder if I've sent this out. So I sent a copy of this out to of the minutes out to everybody. Um just but literally just 5 minutes ago.
oh, okay. So maybe I didn't get them yet.
Yeah.
Sometimes my phone takes a while to decide it's going to do stuff.
Yeah.
Then it just does stuff too when I'm not expecting it. I call it the
Oh,
smarty pants phone.
hey, Stan and Isabel, you can unmute if you want.
We could see you.
Yeah.
Got
Oh,
that.
Yeah.
hey, there we go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, we're almost there.
So I wasn't at the last meeting. Did you, is Amy part of our group now?
We didn't know for sure at that point.
Yeah.
And honestly, I have
Since
to
then he
say,
has, yeah,
yeah,
yeah, you get
good.
one, what, you get nominated one meeting and then the next one you get appointed.
Okay.
It's a
Well, that's
two-step,
probably good. Everybody gets a chance to look at it.
two-step process. Well, I guess 3 steps. You gotta put her name.
Yeah. Well, good. Well, yeah, I imagine Amy will join us tonight. Let's see. Make sure she's on. I think she's on the list all the time when these emails go out. Oh, let me see.
Oh yeah, and what I thought I sent you.
Guess I should text Janet because she never comes unless I text her.
Okay, yeah, that'd be good. Thank you. Yeah, people get busy and then
Somehow Monday night was like clearer for well, because I've had other things on Tuesday nights.
yeah.
And I don't know, but it's okay. I like Tuesday night, but
Yeah.
for some reason
Huh.
it seems like a
No, I'm not sure my mail interface is working because you haven't gotten an email from me just in the last few minutes with a copy of the minutes, right?
I don't know.
No, not at all.
Okay. Yeah, I've got
Wait a minute.
a problem. Man, I'm having trouble with my computer. Oh, no, geez, look at that. It says it's online. Yeah, right. Huh.
No, I don't see it.
Yeah. It should have gone out. Doggone. Look at that. I guess I should check my. Huh.
I don't have the minutes from you.
Yeah. Oh, for last month?
Right.
Yeah. It's funny. I I don't think I failed to send them out. And then and I've been yeah, this is very strange. I apologize, but my computer's on the fritz. Oh, there it is, outbox. Let's see. Yep, these 2 emails are sitting in the outbox. Okay, so why don't you send them, you bad computer? Well,
I've got draft minutes from last night's meeting, which you sent.
Okay.
Yeah.
You mean the one from October?
I
A
did
long
it
time ago, yeah.
there.
I might have sent them a long time
You
ago,
want
yeah.
4 of those?
Pardon me?
Hello, everybody?
I think we've got 4 of us. We can go ahead.
I can vote
You've
'cause
got a
I-
copy of them. They're, they look like this, right?
Yeah.
Actually, I
I'm
can put it up on the screen. Well, let's see, we should say, welcome, everybody, and we're here. Oh, I see Stan's keyboard. Things are looking up. Oh, and let me see.
Well,
Hey, Stan.
we can defer, we don't have the minutes, we can defer it till next time.
Okay. Yeah,
We'll
I
have
don't
to.
think there's any desperate rush on this. We can certainly do it next meeting.
Yeah,
Okay,
I
so,
put clerk this time, but I might be next time.
okay. Yeah, does anybody want a clerk or?
No, but I can,
We should
I'm
rotate the
I'm
obligation.
horrible at stuff like that.
Okay, so Isabel, you're up for next month?
Yeah, I'll do it
Worse
next.
than
Okay.
bad.
That'd be awesome.
Ow.
I can probably do it this month. Let me see. Because I've already got a copy of the minutes from before. Let me see now.
Yeah, my issue is that I watch on my iPad and I don't use my computer, so.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't have my computer available this time, but I will next.
Yeah, that sounds good.
And the next meeting, just so we're clear, is gonna be
Mhm.
when? I know that might be just the gun, but why not?
Let's see, I think it's the, let's see.
So second Tuesday of the month, which would be the
Yeah.
12th.
Yep, it's the 12th of December.
Oh, I have a conflict.
Okay.
Hmm.
Oh, I see. I've got a problem. The next day I'm flying to San Francisco and I see that I've got a teeth cleaning schedule for the 13th. I better fix that. So you got a conflict on the 12th. Should we move it to the 11th?
No, I was thinking, how about the 5th of December?
Yeah.
Oh.
The first Tuesday.
Yeah,
Sure.
because
Is that good for you, Stan?
the 11th is fine. If Monday's fine, if we're going back to Monday.
I'm fine with the 5th. I think that would be very easy. It gets me away from the night before we leave.
Yeah.
Should we do that?
It's okay by me.
Okay. Let's see. Stan, let me see, are you still muted? I wonder.
Yeah, he's still muted.
Muted?
Mhm.
Yeah, he's muted.
I wonder if I can unmute him. Let's see if I can do that.
I think he has to unmute him. You can,
I think you're right. Yeah.
then he has to do something. You can mute all of us, I think, but then
Well, actually, this isn't. Say, Stan, would the first Tuesday work for you next month?
You can do a thumbs up, thumbs down.
Yeah.
I've got it.
Oh,
Yay.
good.
The 5th is fine.
Okay, good.
Okay,
So next time we'll meet on the first Tuesday.
Which is the 5th of December.
Yeah.
Yeah.
December 5. This is
that
awesome.
makes no sense.
Yeah, I think it does.
I think in a meetings tomorrow morning is chair's breakfast.
Yes. Does anybody want to go to that?
Lois, you seem to want to go.
I have a home health aide. It was just that particular one. I was delighted to go because my home health aide had a medical appointment that morning. Monday,
Yeah.
Wednesday, and Friday mornings I have a home health aide.
I can go. It's at 8:00.
Yes.
Let me double check my calendar. Hold on, but I think I can.
Okay.
if I know ahead that I'm gonna go, I can probably make arrangements sometimes.
Okay,
But just to let you
Oh.
know, but gotta
I got
kind of like do it like at least a week ahead,
yep,
probably, or at least Monday.
So
fair enough.
is that at 8 o'clock?
I think so.
Yes, it's 8 o'clock sharp. And the tip from my neighbor was to sit, if you want to say something, sit at the table, because Henry takes a long time to go around
Yeah,
and doesn't get to everybody, which is kind of sad.
we got to everybody. I sat in the back row.
Last time people left, there was tons
Oh.
of, there was lots of people that did not get spoken to. Because I
Okay.
got coughing and had to stand, I went out in the hallway to like get some water and whatever, and people at 9 o'clock, 9:10, so we're leaving just like in droves.
Mhm.
And like not kind of annoyed because, you know, they didn't get to say their couple words, which is actually, it's kind of, I found it interesting anyway. So,
Okay, I'll go.
Yeah, it's
Thank
8 o'clock. I was just gonna send you a copy of what you sent me. And then, of course, it's queued up on my computer, which is still not sending messages out. So I gotta, oh, man,
Okay,
gotta
Yeah.
dynamite this
Fine.
thing. Okay.
eventually, this snail mail when all else fails.
Indeed. Okay. Oh my gosh, this is crazy. Okay, so let's see. So we'll do the minutes next month. And we're gonna rotate clerk assignments. So okay, so let me make a note here myself. So Isabel, you want next
Did
month?
anyone
Anybody
call
want to take a
Amy?
month after that?
Does anyone have Amy's information to call her tonight?
I think I do. Let me see. Okay.
And Isabel, you try to get Janet?
yeah, I texted her like I always do.
Oh, okay.
Let's see. Amy. That's a good idea. Let's see if we can hold on Amy. Amy. Let's see. Amy's phone number is 978-228-1332. Let's see who else.
Okay,
Oh,
and then I need the numbers
Stan.
for the link. I'll go get it.
Okay. Can you could forward to her email. Do you have her email?
Of course not. I mean, somewhere in the.
Okay. Well,
I'm a horror at this stuff. I don't have a computer. I just use an iPad and a phone.
okay,
I'm
fair enough.
texting her.
Okay. Yeah, if you
Yeah.
can. You're texting Amy, Isabel?
Yeah,
Okay. Let me see about Steve.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Let me just try giving him a phone call. It's probably easiest. Let's see.
Thanks. And what's the message? Pamela.
And let's see. I'd send him an email, but my email's not working.
Okay, but you need the 881
I can.
3067.
Yeah, this isn't gonna work. Yeah, if you've got a copy of that link in your email for this meeting, maybe if we can get through to Steve. I'm not getting an answer though, but I only have one number for him. Okay. Well, we've got a quorum.
Yeah,
So
but just seem like,
fine.
it would take a second to try to get people.
So for the moment, we won't have a clerk per se, but next month, Isabel, you'll do it, and then next month we'll figure somebody for the following month. Does that seem reasonable?
I'll take the following month if you want.
Oh, that'd be great, Stan. Thanks. Yeah. And I'll forward the copy of the
So that would be January for me.
okay,
Yeah.
great.
Can you articulate what the date is in January? Because January is getting pretty full for me.
It's the second Tuesday in January. I think it's let me see now.
So that's the 9th.
Yeah, I think is it the 9th? Oh my gosh. Yeah, let's move that one too, if you guys don't mind.
So
I-
what, the first?
I
The first
returned to
two-
San Francisco on the 9th. I probably make it on time, but it might be more reliable. Should we move it back a week to the 16th? Or we could skip it
You mean forward a week?
or forward a week. Yeah, well, I could do that.
Uh.
Yeah, except that doing them from California, I don't know whether I'm staying at an Airbnb that may or may not have decent Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
I will have this crazy laptop, although
Yeah.
I don't.
Why don't we, it'd be safer if we just move it a week, huh?
Yeah, let's move it to
What
the
are you talking-
16th. Is everybody okay with
January?
that?
Yep.
Okay,
Looks okay to me.
okay. So we'll meet on the 16th of January. Man, we're getting such good work done here.
Well, stuff that has to get done.
Yeah, absolutely. No, I'm being
I
silly.
mean, that's
I apologize.
kind of basic.
That's right.
And that's right.
Okay. Good. Thanks, Stan, for offering to do that on the 16th. Shall we?
Will you be able to submit all the stuff? Because I'm not going to do that for the meetings.
Which is that?
Will you submit for the December and January meetings to the town?
Yeah, yeah. I'll do that. Although since we won't know until, yeah, in December, we'll have the yeah. Oh, you mean submit for the? I know what you mean. You mean submit so that they post our agenda.
Yeah,
Right.
Yes,
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Yeah, we can pass that around too, but for the moment, I'll get our Zoom link changed because they gave us a whole bunch of Zoom links that are for the second Tuesday. But and apparently they have a rigid schedule. So, but they can tweak it.
oh, this is the town Zoom link, is what we use.
Yeah,
Yes.
Oh,
yeah, and when you saw that we're recording, these
Yes.
are archived. So if we ever need to figure out what happened in the meeting, we can always look at them online.
okay.
Um,
I noticed that. I thought that was kind of good.
Yeah, I do too. I like it. Yeah. Any comments about October activities? The other item on old business? Yeah, I thought they went pretty well.
What were the activities?
What you did,
That's a good question. What were the activities in October?
wait a second.
Well, I think there was a talk at the library, but I'm not sure if that was in September or October.
I think it was October, but I can double check.
Oh, one thing I don't know, October 21st was supposed to be the West Concord Green Thumbs bulb sale. I did not make it to that.
Oh, well, it was postponed and then it was the next week because of the rain.
Yeah,
Or-
okay.
Because something happened. I was gone. But
Yeah.
We
they
went
had a
down twice.
sale.
Yeah,
Then
we
it
went
cut-
down twice. We went
Okay.
down twice and there was nothing going on. We had the
Ah.
wrong date both times.
Yeah,
Nuts.
it was because there was some reason it got postponed.
Yeah.
But what's exciting is they're looking to work with the Minuteman High School botany horticulture group,
Yeah.
and have them supply some of the plants for the plant sale in the spring.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Would they be
think
willing to do pollinator
also-
plants for us?
What?
Would they be willing to do some pollinator plants for us?
I'm gonna join them and see what the scoop is.
Okay,
In West Concord, they're putting in trees in the bump outs, and so the Green Thumbs
Nice.
are meeting to discuss. I don't think they want to take on maintaining those areas, but they're meeting to discuss that.
yeah,
I'm a summer. So
yeah. I saw some interesting things that have been done in Maynard this morning,
oh
where they
yes,
or they took some islands in
The
the
parking
parking lot that were kind of triangular shaped,
Mhm.
and they had a tree planted with cement around it. And they got together and took out all the cement paving and put pollinator plants.
Yeah, they're doing a major redo of the town to reduce the heat and increase the carbon sequestration.
Oh, fun.
Oh,
They had a
yeah.
wonderful picture of a bumblebee on Monarda.
Mhm.
That's part of what they were talking about this morning. Yeah. Cool. That, yeah, those bump
Isabel,
out.
what is it they're doing? Can you say that again?
They're have a whole plan they have a tree committee with the town, and they're planting a lot of trees and native plants to reduce the heat and increase the carbon sequestration.
Okay,
Nice.
got it.
That's cool.
Well, okay, as we look at like what our future is, and we look at some of the things that happen around us, I mean, maybe there's some things we can glean from some of that. If we
Yeah.
want to have a future as a pollinator, with a pollinator focus.
I know the
Yeah.
tree committee for the centennial is still seeking recommendations for tree placement.
Okay.
Really? Really?
Yeah.
Oh, for placement. Okay. Because I've been going to the, what do they call it, Memorial and Tree Committee.
Yeah.
But then there's some other people, like, and there's a gal who knows you on the tree thing. She let me know in no uncertain terms that there were 3 landscape architects on the committee.
Oh, really?
Excellent.
That is the chair,
No, okay.
Christina?
Yeah, Christine, yeah.
Yeah,
Call-
yeah.
Now, is she on a subcommittee of the Memorial and Tree Committee? I was confused by what
Of the centennial or whatever that's called.
the
The
250th.
250th one?
Yeah. 50, yeah.
So she's on the tree part of that?
Yes.
Oh, cool.
I think she's chair of the tree committee.
Okay.
Well, okay, the person who's on the subcommittee for the memorial and
Yeah.
trees, whatever, is Clayton. He's got
Elaine.
what?
Elaine Clayton?
It's a man.
Oh.
Anyway, and they meet at the library on Tuesday mornings.
Oh,
Found is
No,
not every Tuesday. I've been to a couple of their meetings now, and there's some discussion there of trees, but not specifics. And they were looking at like, and that's what I didn't understand, if she's on a subcommittee of the subcommittee, because I was trying to figure out who was who and whatever, and I said hello to her, and she mentioned Isabel's name, and then she
Yeah.
also told me in a rather
Yeah.
put down way, very honestly, there were 3 landscape architects on the committee. And I mean,
Okay.
the interesting thing is landscape architects have a wide range of specialties. And some are trees and some are not. They're very much into hardscapes that don't include much in trees, even though they're slant.
There's an interesting combination that I've seen in the last few years that I've realized was we have some red buds at our place, and they bloom in the spring, and they're a great source. They're a good food source. And it turns out the leaves of the red bud are used by the
leaf bee.
leaf cutter bee, yeah. And it turns out the leaf cutter bee likes to put those nests in the hollow stems of well, one plant is elderberry. So might be really fun at a couple of places if we could combine, and I've got plenty of stock of both types of plants, of elderberries with redbud, to just support, that particular species and see what happens.
That'd be cool.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
I'll have to talk to you sometime about elderberry. Mine was the wrong kind of elderberry anyway, and it's decided to die. So.
Oh, that's the wrong kind.
It was pretty. It was very pretty.
Oh gosh, yeah. They're fussy. I have one that died back, and now it's coming back to life. It needs more water than where it is, but last summer was so wet it thrived nonetheless. So I'll probably give you a chunk of that. It'll be pretty.
I told you I could kill plants. Plan on killing the elderberry.
So let's see. I think getting involved with this tree committee is a really good idea.
So how do you know when they're meeting, Lois?
Well, I've just looked at the town website.
Okay.
Okay. Maybe you can teach me how to do that, because that is a mess.
My neighbor told me how to do it.
All right, well, that's offline. Let's do that another time.
Yeah. If you know about the meetings of that group, I would appreciate a heads up email, because I'll see if I can put my two cents.
I think I can do that.
Okay.
So
but that's not the tree part. That's the part I'm confused about. Is why that woman, if it's a subcommittee of the subcommittee with the trees.
Okay.
I'll have to find out more about it.
It might have kind of create increased communication. I learned that the solar meeting for the town is every other Thursday at 6:30 at Kai's Road.
Okay.
But this Thursday, the 16th. And I bring that up because I don't know if I've circulated the article, but the Mount Auburn has planted native plants under their solar with great increase in wildlife and native insects.
I thought it was on a arboretum.
That sounds like a really sensible idea.
No, it was. I thought it was Mount Auburn Cemetery.
Oh, okay.
Well, I believe it's on the arboretum. Okay, I don't know, whatever. In this Douglas, the town of Douglas. I was at the last meeting of.
Well, yeah, Douglas did, but also.
Yeah, because I told Brad I'd send him the thing, then you sent it to me. I forwarded it. He said if you forwarded it to him too.
Okay.
Yeah, because I was trying to put the pieces together.
Maybe we could put them in the town websites or town.
Well, the cooling pieces, like where I live, they keep taking down all the trees, and at the Scout House, which is next door, they took down all kinds of trees there, and that they're not replacing them. And it's obvious on Hubbard Street when you walk down, in the house that used to be the Black Horse Tavern has the big beech trees in front of it.
Right.
And you walk down that sidewalk on a summer day, and it feels like it's 10 or 15 degrees cooler right by those trees. I don't know if it's that much, but it's.
Oh, I think you're right.
Noticeable. And that's the first time I really could say that I was a place and noticed the difference. And And to me, it was just outstandingly different. And I mean, I think that's one of, some of the links in town is the trees and the climate stuff. And that's why, I mean, I know Brad from church, and they does a lot of the things there for climate stuff and heat and more of the physical plant. But just to kind of, I was just trying to figure out some ideas for our future
Sure,
and
yeah,
how to link them, and especially trees, because I think the pollinators, people associate pollinators in the meadow kind of concept and like the smaller gardens, but the big guys we're forgetting sometimes. And if you don't, like we don't get the benefit of most trees in our lifetimes. It's,
Sure.
There's people much further on. And if somebody didn't plant the trees, like that black horse tavern tree, yeah, that is what, a couple hundred years old
yeah,
in
yeah,
front of the house. And I know like First Parish has some sycamores that are really old
yes,
that offer beautiful shade. And I have a linden outside of they cut down one just before I moved in here, and then there's one still left, and just looking at it the other, it's just huge. But somebody planted that a long time ago too.
yeah. And they spawn a lot of children in the area of that
Yes.
each tree variety if they get a chance.
Yeah.
So
So
I
tell us
asked
back-
about something on the agenda
Yeah,
that didn't get posted on the agenda, and that is there's a small cluster of us who want to develop and affiliate with the Pollinator Pathway organization.
yes,
And that would be a separate group from this that would be focused on pollinators and native plants. And
yeah,
our group is asking whether you all, as a committee, would endorse that activity and join with us. Maybe have a representative on our group, or else just endorsement to go on our website.
okay,
We're in the process of applying to the group. It's a national group to be a chapter. And
sounds
we're
great.
also asking Carlisle to join us
Yeah.
in the effort.
So when you
Is
mean
that-
endorse, you mean like we would put something on our website to point to your website?
Well, but mostly for us to be able to say that this is, endorsed or, in conjunction with,
I
know,
don't have a problem with that.
I don't
What do you
think we
think,
can-
Stan?
I don't think we can endorse something, can we, as a town committee?
well, I think that most of the chapters have sort of a collaboration with garden clubs and other committees around the town to say, we're trying to work together,
Yeah.
Right.
everybody informed.
I think
maybe-
the word
maybe
endorse,
it-
I think
maybe it's not a
we can do the
quote-unquote-
work together, but not the word endorse.
So then
Yeah, I think that's fine.
how could we
I don't
list?
know the right word, but I don't know, somebody would have to check with maybe the town clerk or whatever.
Right.
Because
Stanley,
I'm
you
not
got
sure.
an opinion on this? You've been down
Stan?
around the block a lot.
Yeah, you've been around this,
Who are you asking? Sorry.
Dan.
Stan the man.
Oh, Stan.
I really don't have any basis for an opinion on it, but
I'd like us to just look in, I mean, I think the idea is great. I think that's the thing to do, but
Yeah.
I think the word is maybe a little, I don't know how we do it. I think
Okay, I'll ask Henry tomorrow.
I would be in favor of it. It's just that
yeah. Oh, that's a good, yeah, ask Henry, because
Yeah.
he'll,
Yeah.
Stan, in favor of what?
No, he should, he knows the, you know, the link, the,
I'm
the,
going to hear what
the
Stan says.
the legal stuff.
Stan, finish what you were saying, please?
Yeah, no, I would be glad to kind of participate
Okay,
in this
Yes.
relationship with this other group.
super.
But at this point, I have no real ends or basis to what would be the way forward, but I'd be interested in doing it.
Excellent, thank you. Okay, good. We want to get our application in before the winter sow, which is at
Yeah.
Barrel Farms, January 7th. And there's going to be, it's organized through the library, and there's going to be a sessions at 1, 2, and 3 on January 7th.
Oh, great.
So can we say we vote to support it? You need a vote for that, Isabel?
Well, we've got a quorum, so yes, I would say I move that we vote to support a pollinator pathway Concord and possibly Carlisle affiliation.
Sure. Everybody
Second,
Second,
all in favor?
Yep.
Aye.
Aye.
good,
Carries unanimous.
thanks, Isabel.
okay. That was my main agenda item.
Thanks,
I'm doing a
Isabel.
winter sow at Codman Farm on December 3rd for the Lincoln Land Trust. Concord Land Trust said they would not participate this year. And Delia has said that she only wants me to sow plants that are native to Middlesex County, which eliminates things like rudbeckia, blue lobelia, some others. But I'm working on the Lincoln Land Trust is willing to help with getting a discount on the seeds. So that's really helpful.
Okay.
Okay, Isabella, the company you mentioned, that Ernst company, I looked it up. I mean, they don't talk about having seeds from Middlesex County, Massachusetts.
They have native plant seeds, and then I choose the seeds, but they're in our ecosystem.
Oh,
And
well,
Delia only wants us to get seeds from a seed provider that's in our ecosystems. There are not many in our ecosystem. But I'm trying to be very respectful of her expertise.
okay. Now, what about like native plant trust? A lot of people don't use them for a lot of reasons, but some people
No, they
use
don't
them.
have seeds.
Oh,
And
they
I
don't
know.
have
Yeah, I think you're right.
seeds. They have the plugs.
Yeah.
Okay.
And there's a lot cheaper, better places to get plugs from if you're going to go that route.
Well, I think you'd have to negotiate with them. The printed prices, you'd have to negotiate with Nasami Farm. And maybe they're
Okay.
not negotiable. Who knows?
We maybe don't need to talk about it this month, but Earth Day is coming up. And
Yeah. I'd like to have a plan for Earth Day.
Yeah.
Earth
It's an
Day,
for willows.
what's the date on Earth Day?
It's the 22nd of April usually, isn't it?
Well,
Something
that's
like-
what it was last year. I don't know if that moves.
Yeah, that's
Or-
what
Well, anyway, we know it's sort of late April.
Okay,
That's-
late April. Okay, yeah, just, thank you.
Yeah. And it's certainly easy to have a lot of willow for late April.
I would be more than willing to come over and help, pot up some willows. You did a great job. It is the 22nd.
Okay,
You're right. And that's a Monday. So we probably will celebrate it on the Saturday before that.
yeah. And
But
yeah, you're right, we could certainly take cuttings of willow, say in March, early March, and pot them up so that by late April, they'd be rooted in little pots.
okay, well, then count me in on that.
Okay, we'd need to get some dirt, I guess, that's free of the,
I have dirt at this point. I bought my potting dirt from Gifford Griffin
yeah,
greenhouse supply in Tewksbury.
okay,
They're a big organization, so I can get dirt from there. It's a little expensive, but it's not too expensive.
Is that
Yeah.
where you got the Johnnies?
No, I didn't get Johnny. I got the same stuff I've been using all along, the
Okay,
Iconic, so I know it's sterile and organic.
okay. And
So
yeah, and if there's leftover dirt from the winter sow, we could use that, I imagine.
yeah, I'm not that's my supply.
Yeah, well, that sounds good.
well,
Okay.
greenhouse in
Um, another thing on our agenda is fall habitats, site maintenance, and new site preparation. Is there anything we need to do this fall to our pollinator gardens?
So there's two things that came up. One was I was working on with the housing authority and Wayland native plant person. They have for the Bedford Street affordable housing, and that
Yeah.
got really screwed up with the grant application with the garden club and was nixed. So
Okay,
that's off the table. Also at the conservation meeting this week, they were talking about maybe putting solar in at the high school open area. And so I've asked Priscilla. Priscilla doesn't think there's a chance of that at all, because that open area is potential future play fields and
track.
or all kinds of, yeah.
There's a whole
Uh,
committee was, there's a track committee from the high school to build a track.
track there, yeah.
Yeah, running
So-
track. Yep.
I don't think that's an option, even though the solar people think, we're talking about it. And I guess the only other area that I know that we might be able to work on is the Bruce Friedman Trail.
yeah,
Because we don't have any relationship with the town people in preparing any area.
okay.
I mean, I don't know. Does anyone else have an idea?
I suppose that maybe, attend one of those Bruce Freeman, there is a trail committee in town.
Yeah, I'm part of the trail committee. I'm a steward.
Okay, that may be
And
the way.
That's
With
why
both
I've tried to keep Delia's in charge of all of that conservation land, so that's why I'm complying completely with her. So that
Yep.
if anybody wants some plants come spring, they will have been fed by her.
Okay. Excellent.
Are,
I mean-
are we doing any on the on any of your winter sows, are you doing anything with any of those plants, or they're just gonna be seeded in the spring?
What do you mean?
Well, like, do any of the plants that you're looking to get the seeds for dahlia, whatever, and the things that approved by dahlia, do any of them need to be sown in the winter? You know, do they
They're
need a
part
cold?
So
Okay,
they're part of the winter sow workshop.
okay.
So we could maybe set some of those plants if we had a location like
Right,
that.
exactly. I mean, dahlia has always planted plugs, but on the Hayward Meadow, Walden Street area where they
Yeah.
planted plugs last spring, about 25% survived.
Uh-huh.
Wow.
And I think personally, and I guess I want to say it's personal. I think it's the tending and the prep for follow up with those plugs that's the problem.
Yeah,
I've planted two. I've been part of planting 2 areas at the Chapman pasture in Lincoln this fall, and they did small plants in a high fenced area with cardboard and mulch on top, and they look really good. And then last week we did, they had taken the sod off of an large area. We went in and we roughed up the soil and did a seed sowing, and then put on top of that a straw netting so that it would hold the moisture as well as deter the animals.
yeah. Has anybody sort of written up this technique? It sounds very good.
So they're going to see, they're doing a comparison to see what, how it works. I mean,
Okay.
they did do I think they did I know Concord has done, throw the seed out and nothing has happened except good crabgrass.
Yeah,
But this is a new technique that they're trying.
cool.
Oh, okay. Sounds fascinating and promising.
Yeah, having a technique to do that would be quite nice.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, the animals are hungry, and they're gonna eat it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's tender little things they love.
Oh, yeah. Well, those willows that I have, we planted those inside our community garden, which is protected from deer.
Oh.
Yeah.
I didn't.
Because I think you're right. I think if we put the little willows were only about so big when they went in, and that'd be a snack,
I just planted two silver willows that size. So
Yeah.
in my yard, I'm hoping they're not snack.
They probably, well, if they're at your house there, you're pretty safe, right?
No.
Oh,
No.
Somebody they've got a walkthrough.
okay.
I had
I think
a bunny living under my asters. He didn't eat them though, they didn't eat the asters, but they snack on the blueberry plants.
Nuts.
Yeah.
I think the
And
ones
they're
that you
saying the
plant,
asters were moving and the wind wasn't blowing. And I have them cut back so there's this big mound. And I said, this is a funny thing happening. And finally, I realized there's a bunny on, and it was there for quite a while. I mean, like different, days over weeks, whatever. It's gone now. I said, he's right under and the blueberry plants, the little low ones come right up under, like to the asters. I said, just poke his little head out and snack all the blueberry plant leaves.
Cute, very cute. Stan.
They're creative, these animals.
I was gonna say, Mark, I thought the willows that you'd planted along by the gardens and the ball field there looked pretty good.
Yeah, they're gigantic.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And in fact, if somebody wants, I have some rooted willow in a bucket here. I've got to get in the ground.
Okay.
And there's, if you want one or two, let me know and drop by.
Okay.
Well,
But they're in water right now. Pardon?
I think I do actually. I'd like to give the Lincoln Land Trust. You have males and they have females, so that would be really nice to give them. So I'll come by.
I think these are males.
Yeah.
We'll find out. Okay, well, I think I tell you what, Stan, Isabel, I'll go count the number of plants I've got and send you guys an email saying, what we've got available.
Okay.
Okay.
I can do that tomorrow morning. Excellent. Because I've been trying to plant these for the last couple of months and I keep not doing it. I thought, well, maybe the easiest way to plant them is to give them away.
Yeah, and I'm happy to meet
Cool.
you with my old dirt. I don't want to use my new dirt, but I'll use old dirt and pot them up.
Over potting them. These are pretty big. I'm not sure. I think these probably be better off just stuck in the ground somewhere, maybe with a little cage on them or something.
Okay, well, I have two or three of yours in the back, and they look wonderfully healthy, and they're still green. I'm surprised they're still so green.
I love willows. They're the first to leaf out and the last to drop them in the.
I didn't know that. That's really cool.
Yeah, they're a very friendly tree. Well, this looks very good. We have no public to make comments, which is wonderful. Is there anything else we need to deal with?
I don't think so.
I think we're good.
It was just, and I wrote it down and somehow I don't have it with me. There was a group at the last chair's breakfast that going to put in planters at the
Junction Park. Yes.
Yeah.
That's a big deal with the green thumbs.
Okay.
Yeah, but it wasn't green thumbs. It was somebody. It's a town committee.
Yeah, but they want the green thumbs to maintain them.
Oh, okay.
Oh, no.
And some of the
are you part of the green thumbs too, Isabel?
Yeah, some of the planters were to also deal with the bike traffic,
right,
going through the Junction Park. So that's
they're like speed bumps, speed deferrers, or whatever. Yeah, it's been a whole discussion of that for quite a while, but they were talking about that, and I did mention, maybe we could talk to one another about putting some pollinated plants in there.
Yeah, well, I haven't won the green thumbs over. I'm not.
Well, no, I was curious because you didn't. The people I know in the green thumbs, you didn't seem like, what it'd be. You have a different outlook, let's put on plantings than they do, I think.
Well, I think that it's all education and accommodation.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, you got to meet people where they're at.
Yeah.
And,
all right. Well, thank you for taking notes. I move we adjourn.
Okay.
Second.
Great.
Nice
All in favor?
Stan.
Aye. Nice to see you, Stan.